It's Young MC, the big Jackman.
Yeah, I think firstly for me is an honor and a privilege, a great privilege. By looking at the kind of talent and player we have in the country, for you to be part of the squad is something that you should see as a privilege. And of course, like I always said, I think it's something I'm really proud of my journey as an individual, and because it takes a lot of patience, a lot of dedication, and most importantly the grace of God, which is the most important thing. And for me, the tournament as a whole is something I'm getting really prepared for, to be ready to do the best for my country, because I know what's behind for every one of us. You have your family to fight for, you have the name to fight for, and most importantly you have 200 million people to fight for. Yeah, I think, to be honest, football nowadays it has to do with preparation. It's all about what you do behind the scene. This is football. We should not deceive ourselves anymore in this world that we are anymore. When it comes to football, you can't just get on the pitch and believe you will perform miracles. It's all about what you've done before, and that is what we reciprocate in game day. But looking at the short moment and short time for most country, I think everyone is aware of it already, and I think this is where our athleticism would come in as a player. This is when the experience, the maturity should set in from each individual. This is my own belief as a person, though. But at the same time, there should be preparation. But now we know that the preparation is not that there. But the short time we still have little time to put things together, which is now tomorrow before the first game. And I think it's still a little bit better than having nothing at all. And with the preparation we had, with the experience, like I said earlier, putting everything together, I think everyone should be able to cope. To be honest, I'm very, very happy. I'm really grateful. To be honest, grateful to God, because for me personally is one of my greatest dreams. Everyone around me, my family, everyone knew that. I've always said right from the moment I had my chance in the youth, I've always said one of my dreams is to play for Nigeria in a major tournament. And happening this way is something I'm really proud of as a person, and also very, very grateful to God, and at the same time very, very happy about it. I think when we look at the group, I think every country there, I think they are there for a great mission. They are there for the trophy, because this is a tournament. It's not like a club league or something. This is a tournament that, you know, every game counts. So I think everyone is going there for business. So I don't think it's a group that you felt like, okay, we are going there to beat everyone. I think the other country also, we have the same belief. So I think it's all about how we set in as a country, how we get ourselves ready for the games, and it all starts from the first game, which is the most important thing. Then from the first game, we'll know what next to the next game, and then we'll go forward to the next game. But I think the first game is very, very, very important on how we played. I think with Victor, to be honest, is someone I would first like to give a big shout out to, because I think he should be here. That is my own personal belief. But I think, like they said, health is important, and looking at what he has done for the country in the qualifier, even the World Cup qualifier, this is a guy that has put in a lot of hard work for the country. He has delivered in most games, and if not every game. You can see the passion, and for him missing this tournament, I think, if it's me, you know, it's something that will hurt him as an individual. But for sure, I still wish him well, and I believe he will come back stronger from the situation at the moment. But looking at my teammates with Ndidi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Moses Simon, Kelechi Nwakali, these are guys that we've played together, and I think it's just all about how we've grown as an individual in each level. and meeting them again is something of joy. Like, you know, this is my friend, this is my longtime friend. I think this will also help the bond between us, and I believe it will also help in the field of play as well. I think it's something of joy from my own side of view. I think for me, I would say my strength is from the power I put into my game, the fighting spirit in me, and the willingness. Like, you can always go as far as you want to go. I think that is my own greatest strength as an individual. And I think in terms of football times, like, I think my strength is just all about helping my teammates. And because once I do all those dirty jobs and all those things, that is when my own finishing aspect will come into play. Because that is what I learned from my present coach now in Union Berlin. He always told me, Taiwo, what you need to do is just to keep on working. But the moment you work, for sure, believe me, your chances will come. And I think that's my greatest strength as a player. I think for me personally, I think when I said it's a dream, the moment you stop dreaming is when the dream is over. But for me as an individual, I'm just a guy that keeps on dreaming. So I believe the more I dream, the more I keep on going. So I always keep to my dream, and I believe once the dream is still there for me, and I'm still dreaming and still aiming that higher, I think the more I aim, the more I'm staying here for sure. I think for me, the most important thing is the victory for the country. It doesn't matter who scored for me, I always said it. But for sure, as a striker, you know your job is to go in there and to score goals. And for sure, I have that dream in me, and I believe it will happen.